certainly proud to see everybody come out today, and we're certainly excited about this event. As you know, when Clayton County joined MARTA, several things were involved. One was the implementation of a bus transit system, but the other was other transit options. This is the first option that is taking place, which is the transfer station that will benefit a number of our riders, particularly on the southern end of the county. This is just the beginning of these extra services and expansion of services that we look forward to during the coming years. It's certainly my pleasure, along with Roberta, to represent Clayton County on the board of directors of MARTA. And with that, I want to bring up Jeffrey Parker, our CEO, to talk about today and bring us up to date on things that are happening in the system. Jeffrey.
Thank you, Board Member Griffin. It's so exciting to be here. You and the rest of the board have been such a champion of transit, and I want to thank you for all that you do. I believe, I'm not sure, but if she's, I haven't seen her yet, and but if she's not here, I do want to recognize Judge Shana Rooks Malone, who at the time was District 3 Commissioner and a champion of MARTA to Clayton County. And I think it's really fitting that we're here bringing bus routes into her new place of employment. So we're glad. And I also want to thank Commissioners Felicia Franklin Warner, Sonia Singleton, Gregory, Gail Hambrick, and Demont Davis for your leadership and your partnership and all of the sage advice that you've given me personally. I really, truly appreciate all that you do. I'd also like to recognize the entire board of directors for their support, and I'd also want to mention it's so important that we point out the company that's done such great work here, Audrey Cooper with Autoco Development, the contractor for this transit hub. So let's give a round of applause for our contractor. But I also want to call out Chairman Turner, who's been such a leader and a good friend to me, who was elected on a promise of restoring transit to Clayton County, and who has continued to be a champion. I want to thank you for your guidance and your continued support as we work together to improve the transit experience here in Clayton County. We would not be here today without your support, so thank you so much. 6 years ago, we made a commitment to the people in this county to restore public transportation, and with it, access to jobs, school, health care, and economic opportunity. When service to Clayton County began in March of 2015, MARTA didn't have a single bus stop, a bus, or any infrastructure here. The need for transit was quickly demonstrated, and 2 Clayton County bus routes, the 196 and the 191, are now among the heaviest used in the system. We are on our way to building 150 bus shelters over a 5-year period. We installed 6 last year, 31 this year, with plans to do 30 in 2021. So we're excited about that. And in the coming years, we will build a multi-purpose operations and maintenance facility that will centralize county operations and create job opportunities for the residents of this county. One of the commitments that MARTA made when Clayton County joined our system. But today we are here to celebrate phase 1 of this transit hub that serves 4 bus routes and approximately 300 passengers every single day. With this new hub, we will solve a perennial problem of buses clogging the streets and potential safety hazards. Commissioners, I hope and I believe that at least one issue shouldn't come up in public comment when we present to the MARTA board. Phase 2 will include a breeze machine, digital signage so you know when your bus is arriving, and have easy access to information that will make your trip on MARTA more efficient. And I'm thrilled about our Artbound program and how we did it in cooperation here to make this facility look so much nicer and attractive. After the ribbon cutting, we invite everyone to help paint the concrete barriers. I was shamed into making sure that I stay to paint, so I will. Painting supplies are available on the table near the entrance. I'd like to thank our artists who I had a great conversation with, George F. Baker III, who created the stencils and will guide us in this painting event. I appreciate everyone who's come out today and taking the necessary precautions as we do with social distancing. It's so important, and wearing masks. And MARTA is grateful for your support and excited about what the future of transit looks like here in Clayton County. And now I'd like to turn it over to our Clayton County Commission Chair, Jeff Turner. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. It's hot, so I'll be quick. So, first of all, let's give Jeff Parker, the staff, and the board of directors a round of applause. You know, they're doing a great job here in Clayton County, and they are actually listening and doing something about our concerns and issues as we bring them up. You know, today is a good day for Clayton County and bringing this transit hub to fruition. It's a place that's going to be different. It's not the mundane bus stop that you see around the county at other locations. At this particular stop, you'll be able to pick up a breeze card, you'll be able to catch a bus, but more importantly, you'll be able to review and look at the beautiful art that's going to be on these stone, what do you call them? Whatever they call them. But they'll be on, what is it? Barricades, on the barricades. So I'm excited about that, and it also gives our young people some opportunity to be a part of the art that's going to be on display here. So please make sure that you tell folks about this stop. As Jeff said, there's a lot of, Clayton County is a major part of the MARTA system. We have two of the busiest bus routes in the system. People in Clayton County wanted the bus to come back. They got it. They're utilizing it. They're getting to their jobs. They're getting to places such as hospitals and doctor visits. It's making truly making a big difference here in Clayton County. And I appreciate the ongoing relationship and partnership that we have with MARTA. So enjoy this day. Know that greater heights and greater things are coming to Clayton County. And be blessed. Thank you. Oh yeah, wear your mask. All right, wear your mask. Adhere to the CDC regulations, because that's the only way we can start doing something about curtailing this terrible, terrible virus that's called coronavirus 19. Thank you.
And I'm looking for Commissioner Franklin Warner. I'd like to, here she is, come on up and say a few words.
Whew. I just got one thing to say. It's been a long, 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 long time coming, but I know this bus stop gonna come. Oh, yes it is. It was on my heart. Commissioner Hambrick, Chairman, y'all come on back up here real quick. I think it's important for people to see us together, for those elected officials that are here. Chairman, if you'd like to join us, but come on, Commissioner Hambrick. And then also, I do see out there Chuck Ware's niece. You need to come up here too. I'm sorry, I don't mean to augment the program. But I see also State Representative out there. I see our DA out there. Anybody that is a part of Clayton County that works every day, that helped make this happen as an elected official, I think you need to be standing up here at this very moment, because the part in which we play is never greater than the whole. I'm going to say that again. The part in which we play is never greater than the whole. And this came about from mere communication. You know, oftentimes in life you'll see things and you'll see situations, as you just heard the CEO of MARTA say, hopefully this is not another complaint he would receive. So I want to say, first of all, thank you to MARTA and your entire staff for working with us. Also, thank you to those that came before to help bring MARTA back. There's an entire list here, but Georgia Stand Up, Georgia Sierra Club, Hicks Evaluation Group, the AFL-CIO, which I'm a baby of, and then all the other amazing organizations, including the Association of Christian Ministers, the Georgia State NAACP, Metro Atlanta Community Enrichment and Outreach, and the list goes on and on. But I think it's imperative that we know that nothing happens overnight and without intention and perseverance. intention and perseverance. And it's through that and along with communication that we are here today to solve what started out as a little bit of a problem. But now we have a great thing that we can all be proud of. So I just want to say thank you again, and we look forward to getting the painting. You have to tell everybody I was telling you need to paint.
I didn't say who.
But y'all have a blessed day. It's a great day. Y'all can clap better than that. We're in Clayton County. Come on, y'all.
And I want to close it out by inviting a true leader for transit here in Clayton County. One of my board members, Roberta Abdul Salam, who's been such a leader and has been so effective in advocating for transit, holding MARTA and MARTA staff accountable for the good things that we do. And with that, I'd like to call up my board member, have her close out the ceremony, and then lead us over to do the ribbon cutting. So, Roberta?
I'm sandwiched between two Jeffs. So I can take it down. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are you lowering this like I ain't 6 feet tall?
You ain't 6 feet tall.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am elated to see so many of you this morning. For me, it's a bit early, but I got my doctor with me. Dr. Tanae? Yeah. Got my doctor with me. I want to, if it's all right, just take this time to really, for a minute, talk about how we got here. And I'm not going to do the whole history. I see Mr. Griffin trying to leave already. I'm not going to do the whole history, but let me just say something to Commissioner Felicia Franklin Warner, who I've known for decades, long before she was commissioner. MARTA was never here. We didn't bring MARTA back. MARTA was never here. Some of you, if you don't already have them, we have our placards, our bookmarks that match our banners that says we made history. In the 2014 election, the MARTA referendum was the highest vote-getting item in the country. And it wasn't because, no disrespect to my elected officials, it wasn't because of the elected officials. We had 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears working and organizing and educating, registering people to vote. We did that before it got to the elected officials. Did we have heavy lifting? Yes, we did. Everybody knows our first round of votes, the commission was not in favor of. But God is good.
All the time.
And we had a few changes on the county commission. And we were able, at that point, I don't see Sister Commissioner Gregory. Is Sona here?
No.
I want to just take a minute and ask all of those, our district attorney, who was not district attorney at the time. Where you go, Tasha?
Come right here.
Come on over here. Come on, girl. You know I'm looking right at you. Rika Wright, I know you're filming, but you need to be up here. Deborah Scott, who we could not have done without, with Georgia Stand Up. Still standing up.
That's right.
Still standing up. Sister El Menor, one of our community advocates that is strong. Don't let the walking cane fool you. Commissioner Hambrick, we had some really, really good. Come on over here. I'm calling the roll now.
All right.
I'm calling the roll. Because these things just don't happen by osmosis. We didn't just wake up and somebody said, oh, it's a great idea, let's do it. Commissioner Jeff Turner made a campaign commitment that if he were elected, he would most definitely allow the citizens of Clayton County to vote on that referendum. Jeff, thank you for keeping your word.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for you know how many politicians don't keep their word?
Amen.
Oh,
Brother Vondale, you was out there. Come on, I'm drawing a blank. Come on, this is my great granddaughter. You in the trenches. Dietrich Stanford. Up here. We use rec centers. We use churches. Is Bishop Dukes here? Bishop Dukes actually designed the logo for Friends of Clayton Transit. Friends of Clayton Transit consists of more than 35 community-based organizations. Am I right? Did I miscount? No. You still got 35? Yeah, 35. There may be some others, but there were also individuals. Forgive my eyesight if I don't see you, but you know what you did, walking in the ditches, sweating in the heat, knocking on thousands and thousands of doors, and that Sunday vote. Those of you that took the bus with us to go vote. Those of you that was out there with the AFL-CIO international leader going from church to church. And every time we left the church, we loaded the bus. This is how it got done. This is how the citizens fought for what we needed. And we will continue to support. We need you to continue to be engaged. I think Marta's external affairs. Where you at, Brother Flood? Oh, he over there hiding. I think that the understanding of the joint relationship between community and public transit has very well been demonstrated. I called my DA. I called my DA up because long before she was the DA, she was doing voter registration at events with us.
Yes, ma'am.
AKA,
All the way.
you'll see in the pictures in the video. You see, we had, I saw Judge Ferguson the other day, Judge Teskey. We had ordinary people that had similar things in common, and the most basic thing was meeting the needs of our citizens. So I'm gonna ask that if I didn't call your name, because I just don't see you. I got on contacts and bifocals. Truly I do.
I understand.
Truly I do.
I understand.
Lee Biola, Citizens for Progressive Transit was the first organization in 2010 that got on board and helped us. We didn't have a dime from nowhere. And then we began to flood the county with these 3x5 postcards. And literally, Jeff, Lee and them would print them up, drop them off in my driveway, and we would get to the citizens in all parts of the county, and they would pass them out. So from 2010 until when the buses started rolling in March of 2015, real work was being done. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. Now, it's unfair to some of our staff members that were not on staff at the time. Erica Pine came on later. But Erica was no stranger to what we do. Erica's been a community activist, organizer. I've known her for decades. Virgil Flood was in the legislature with me. We were serving in the legislature together the first time we passed this bill in 8 days, 2010, and proceeded to have 72%, Colleen?
78.
72, the first vote, the non-binding referendum. 72% on the first vote. And the county commission would not put it on as a binding referendum, so we had to keep working. And when we did do that, August of 2014, 76% of Clayton County citizens voted yes. We will gladly pay our penny. We will do whatever we need to do to make this happen. Our students need to be able to go to college wherever they choose. We need to be able to go up to Alpharetta and get the good jobs. That's what this is really about. That's what today is about.
Transit equity.
Transit equity. And every February, Georgia Stand Up and Friends of Clayton Transit, even at Marta, I just dragged them kicking and screaming. We recognize Transit Equity Month. And we drill down on Transit Equity Week. So keep that in mind, y'all. Everything we do is about who?
Me.
About who? Who's it about?
People!
Oh, y'all so weak. If y'all was doing that back then, we wouldn't have got this vote passed.
It's hard in these man.
I'm telling you. You think Jesse Jackson would have came down here 3 times if y'all were doing it like that? One more time. Who's it for?
The people!
Who's it for?
The people!
And then we brought nuns on the bus.
Yeah.
A tricked out, I don't know how many inches it was. It's a huge Winnebago with a group of Caucasian nuns, Catholic nuns, came to Clayton County and spent a week at our office on George 85, registering people to vote, taking people to poll. We garnered national and international attention because it was something that time had come. I heard Commissioner Franklin Warner say, the time is now. The time is now. And it's going to always be about the people. Thank you so much.
All right.
3, 2, 1.